Hi everyone, this is Octane Evil. I'm here with my first video. It is a Nintendo collection video. I just wanted to show off my collection for Nintendo, PlayStation, and Xbox. And I wanted to start with my Nintendo collection since it is the smallest of the bunch. So this video will have my Wii games, Nintendo Switch, and Wii U games. Just in 3DS. I have a couple of 3DS games in here just to kind of put them all together. And so, yeah, like I said, it's very small, and I also, for any details that I can remember on some of the games that I bought, I'll go into details. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So the first game I have here is Yokai Watch for the Nintendo 3DS. I'm not sure how rare this game is, but I do remember I picked it up at a con fairly cheap, and that's why I picked it up, because I was like, I don't know if it's like a rare find nowadays, so if you guys know anything about this one, or is it rare, please let me know in the comments. And then the other 3DS game is, it is Theater Rhythm, Final Fantasy. I absolutely love Final Fantasy music. 7 is probably my favorite. No, 13. 13 is definitely my favorite. The trilogy, the music in that game is amazing. And I picked this one up off of Amazon. I think it was maybe about $10, which was really, and it was sealed, new, everything. So I think this was a good find, and it's a very fun game as well. And I do know that they're bringing it back for the Switch and the PlayStation, I believe this year or next month. So yeah, good game. Now to my, I guess I'll just do the order that I have them here. So next I have Batman 3 for the Wii U. This is the Wii U version. My mom and I, we are really big on the Lego games. And so, yeah, we just picked this one up when it came out on the Wii U. And it's also a great game, great co-op game if you're looking to play a game with someone. Next I have Metroid Other M's for the Wii. I also got this game at the same con that I got Yokai Watch. This is another game I know is very controversial in the Metroid community. I played a good chunk of it. It's an okay game. I can definitely see the flaws in it. I just think playing with the Wii remote and like in the 3D aspect of it, it is very weird. I would say I would prefer to play with like a Joy-Con or something, or like an actual controller. And I haven't finished this game, but it's okay for what it's worth. Next I have, this is probably one of my favorite games of all time, but this is Resident Evil 4, the Wii edition, of course, for the Wii. My sister and I are big Resident Evil fans. We got started with, not this game, it's another Resident Evil game that we got started with that I'll show in a minute. But this is, I mean, everyone knows Resident Evil 4. Very excited for the remake that comes out in March. But this is the Wii edition, so I don't know. I think this one might be a bit rare, I think, since it's the Wii edition. But yeah, great game. Love it so much. We played tons of it. And then the next game, which is, this is going to be, I want to make a separate video on this and go into more details, because this is probably going to shock a lot of you. But this is probably my favorite game of all time, and that is Resident Evil The Dark Side Chronicles for the Wii. And I know you're probably shocked, like a rail shooter being like my favorite game. But this is a game that pretty much got me to start caring about like the story in games, and like, because before, I just played for the gameplay, but this game, like, actually caring about the characters, the story, the setting, and it actually got me to like wanting to write my own kind of like a zombie book, like back when this first came out. And yeah, I actually bought the soundtrack because it's not on like streaming services. So I bought the soundtrack because I love it so much. And it's an amazing game. And it has Resident Evil, the events of Resident Evil 2, Code Veronica, and a new story, Operation Javier, all in the game. Very, very fun game. Like I said, it's a rail shooter, so it's very accessible. And yeah, I'm hoping for a remaster. I don't know if that will ever happen, maybe for the Switch or the PlayStation or Xbox. But if it does, I will definitely be picking it up day one. The next game I have here, which is also a great game, Smash Brothers Brawl for the Wii. This game is actually well, of course, Ultimate would be my favorite Smash game, but right behind Ultimate would be this game, simply because of the story mode that it has in it. I love that so much. I wish they would actually make an actual series using all of the characters. But yeah, I remember putting tons of hours into this game, doing different random battles and playing the story mode over and over and over again, and just fun times with that game. Next I have Super Paper Mario for the Wii. This game, I actually really enjoyed this game. The story in this game was definitely interesting to me. I wasn't expecting it for a Super Mario game, or Super like Paper Mario game. But yeah, I genuinely enjoyed this game. And I also like the fact that, personally, I know this is like also controversial, but I like the fact that it went away from like the RPG kind of turn-based elements to more, I guess, platformer style. I don't know, it just made the game more faster and funner for me, especially at the age that I was when it came out. So yeah, great game. Another rail shooter, another Resident Evil game, The Umbrella Chronicles. This game came out, I believe, 2 years before Darkside Chronicles. And it has the events of, like, I believe, Resident Evil 0, 1, and some of the other, and I think 2 as well. A little bit of 2, like Ada's storyline and what she was doing in Raccoon City. So yeah, another great game, another rail shooter, fun. And then not the last, I have 2 more Wii games to show off. Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games. I remember also putting in a ton of hours with my sister, playing this. Once again, a lot of fun, great family game. Yeah. Is there another disc here? Yeah. I have a copy of Some Animals inside. And then the last Wii game I have is Donkey Kong Country Returns. I didn't pick up the one that's on Switch or on the Wii U. But I don't know why, because I actually really love this game. I would prefer this, honestly, over like Mario. So yeah, this was a really fun game. Yeah, I remember when it first came out, I was just so impressed by the graphics. Like, I was like, whoa, you know. So yeah, very fun game. And this is all like my original copies as well. Next, well, I already showed off one Wii U game, but I have a couple, just a few more to show off. This is, of course, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for the Wii U. This came out the same day the Switch came out, but I didn't get a Switch until later on in 2019. So I had my Wii U, of course, and I just wanted to play this game, so I bought it on the Wii U. And from what I understand, that the Wii U copy of this game is a bit rare. So yeah, of course, nothing to be said for this. Very excited for the sequel coming in May. And then I have Super Super Mario Maker. Yeah, once again, fun game. Got it on the Wii. Also have it. Well, you'll see. I also have it on the Switch, but I have it digitally. The second game that is. Yeah, but this is a good game. You can build your own levels and stuff. Yeah. And then once again, another Star Wars, The Force Awakens. This would probably be my favorite Star Wars Lego game out of them all. Once again, played it with my mom. Tons of fun. Definitely a great game. And then lastly, I have Skylanders Superchargers. We also, my mom and I, we started off with Skylanders. And then we moved to Lego after they've kind of, I guess, disbanded the whole Skylanders thing. It was a neat idea, though. Very neat idea. And then lastly, I have all of my physical Switch games. So I'll just go through these. And so the first game I have is Shin Megami Tensei 5, the Steelbook edition. I can take it out for you guys. This is the Steelbook. Very nice. I actually didn't get that far into this game, mainly because of the difficulty. I am a huge Persona fan, so I got into this game thinking it would be the same, but the difficulty is definitely harder. So I definitely want to do some more research on the game and kind of go back into it with, I guess, the mindset of this is a harder game. But yeah, from what I've heard, I've heard some good things about it. Next I have Captain Tsubasa, Rise of New Champions. This was a, I'm still currently playing through this game, but this is a soccer game. So, of course, sometimes I just pick it up and do a couple of matches here and there. But yeah, fun game. Next I have Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I completed this game. I didn't do the post content yet. Well, I'm actually going through it right now. Yeah, very fun game. Yeah, I definitely prefer this as well over like any of like the 3D Mario games. So yeah, I would definitely recommend, if you haven't picked this game up, definitely do so. Next, I have a game that I actually don't really like, and that's also gonna shock a lot of you guys, but that is Fire Emblem Three Houses. I wasn't really going into this game because I knew it had like the school aspect, and so I thought it would be similar to like Persona 5, and it kind of is, but yeah, I'm also not the biggest fan of tactical RPGs as well. So yeah, going into this game, it was a no-go for me. So I never completed it. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe you guys have some tips that can help me get back into this game and enjoy it more, because yeah. The next game I have is Final Fantasy X and X-2, the HD remaster. I haven't started X-2, and then I started 10, but I didn't finish it. I kind of stopped, because I think I played another game. I started playing something else, so I definitely want to get back into this game, but maybe on the PlayStation, because I want to get the trophies for it. So I may just pick this game up again when it goes on sale on PlayStation. But yeah, great game. This is the Final Fantasy game I would recommend if you're just getting into the series, like to start off. This would probably be the best one, 10 and 10-2. And then I have Bayonetta 2 and 1 digitally. This game, I haven't got the third game, but I definitely enjoyed these two, especially the second game. Yeah, anything like hack and slash, I'm all for it. So yeah, great game. Then I have, of course, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Yeah, it's Smash. It's amazing. It's great. Yeah, and I just pick it up once in a while and do some matches on it. Next, I have another game I didn't complete and didn't also care for. Was Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Yeah, once again, I'm not really a fan of the tactical RPG. As you can see, I keep trying them out, but they're just not really for me. Um, so yeah, I didn't really feel this one. So when they announced the new one, I wasn't that excited for it as well. But once again, maybe you guys have some tips that could help me get back into it. Next, we have another game I did not complete, and that is Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. Yeah, I don't know. This game is definitely different from Persona. Um, but I can definitely see myself giving this one a second try, or not even a second try because I feel like I haven't played that much of this game, so maybe I can dedicate some time to getting back into it. Next we have Jump Force Deluxe Edition. I picked this game up at Best Buy once I heard that it was being delisted. However, yeah, I would not recommend getting the Switch version of the game. If you can find a PlayStation or Xbox copy out there, I would recommend that over this, mainly, of course, because of the frame rate and the resolution. The big thing would be the frame rate, though. Yeah, it stutters a lot. It's a very cool game, though, but it definitely has some problems on the Switch. And then the final two games and my most recent games that I bought was Near Automata, the End of Yorha edition for the Switch. Now, you'll see this as well in my PlayStation 4 collection video, but I also own this game. I bought it first on the PlayStation 4, and I love Near. Like, I would prefer Near, like, in terms of games that came out in 2017, I would prefer Near over Breath of the Wild, personally. Now, with that being said, if you have never played this game before, I would not recommend playing it for the first time on the Switch unless this is your only system. But yeah, you can definitely notice the frame rate drops, especially in like big battles. Um, yeah, and the resolution it's okay. But yeah, if you have a PlayStation or an Xbox, I would recommend getting it on there first, unless you really care about the portability, and maybe you've already played this game before, so you've experienced all of the niceness that the game has. But yeah, it's a decent port, I would say. And then of course the final game I have is Persona 5 Royal for the Switch. Now, I own the vanilla version of this game for the PS4, beat it, completed it, amazing game, love it. And I also love it on here. I'm currently playing through this, just finished the first part. I don't want to say any spoilers just in case anyone is playing the game. But yeah, just finished the first big boss, I should say, again. So yeah, I'm excited to just replay this game and visit all of the new content in the Royal version. So yeah, that is my Nintendo collection. All of the games that I have for Wii, Wii U, 3DS, and the Switch. I do want to start posting more videos on here, more clips of me, like some more like Apex clips, Call of Duty clips, playthroughs. So please drop in the comments what type of videos would you like to see from me. And be on the lookout for my PlayStation 4 collection video, which should be coming hopefully soon. So thank you guys for watching, and Octane Evil out.